played with the dolls. She played with my son and with LaRue. They, no. Not if I can compare them.
Or don't you know?
I don't know, because she was still small, and the stuff that we heard was from Miranda that she did good at school, she and also LaRue at that stage.
They never brought you the stuff from the school for you for Andre to see?
No, not that I can remember now.
Now, what was the publicity of this case? Was that initial impetus while you went to see him in prison?
No.
Was
Because
it just coincidental that at that stage, at the end of 2018, you went to see us?
yes, I think I really had an urge. I wanted to come to court, but everybody advised me to stay away because they told me it's dangerous people. I never really followed everything that happened in the court, so I saw glimpses of it. And so yeah, that was truly a thing from my side that I wanted to do.
And what was her reaction when you visited her there in October or December 2018?
Well, she was, I asked Mariska, she's a friend of LaRue's, so I first made contact with LaRue, and then I asked her if because she saw, went to visit Marcel, and I asked her, I'm afraid, because I know that children, I was scared that children didn't want to see me, that if she can maybe ask her, and then she came back and she told me, yes, I can go and visit her. It was very awkward from the beginning because we didn't, because there's quite, I think, 10 years that I saw her last. And at the beginning it was awkward because we didn't really know what to talk about. And yeah, I think we grew quite fond of each other.
Was it the same Marcel you've seen in 2009 that you saw in 2018? Basically.
Oh, definitely. Well, there was, no, she was grown up. It's difficult for me, and it's still difficult now for me to really, because even if I look at my son now, he's definitely not the same person that he was when he was young. And I really found a nice lady on the other side.
So, but you are aware of all the allegations and the crimes she had been committed?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Can you explain how this well-behaved, good child could have done that?
The only thing that I can tell you is that the day when I saw the first stuff on TV about them, I told my husband, Johan, I said to him, yeah, so they got it. They did manage to ruin the kid's life. And I knew Miranda was capable of that. And I still know, and I'm very much sure that Marcel and LaRue will have never ever done this on their own. Because I knew Miranda, and I knew the fights that she and Andre used to have.
Actually, that started only 3 years after the last time you've seen her.
The what? That?
The crimes. Her
Yes.
involvement in the crimes.
But if you knew Miranda like I knew her, and the constantly intimidation and manipulation that she used against us, with the money and the access to the children, setting rules, controlling us, just that is the reason for me. Yes.
And that is your assumption, am I correct? That's
Yes.
how you perceive the situation?
Yes, yes.
That's not the information that Marcel gave you?
No.
Or she never explained to you why she did it?
No, and it was one thing, we never ever discussed the case. Not me and her, and also not me and LaRue.
So up to today, we don't know from your perspective what the motivation was for her
No.
to get involved.
No.
You are only assuming certain things.
Yeah.
it was a wise move to go and see Miranda?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know. And yeah, we spoke a lot. We also didn't discuss the case. I was curious, so I asked her once, why didn't she never targeted me and Andre, because there was a life policy for the kids. And she laughed at me and she thought it was funny, and she told me, well, we were not on the list because she only killed bad people. And yeah, that is, I think it was more because I was curious about everything, but she never ever wanted to discuss anything with me. It was little bits of parts that she told me.
How
But-
would you describe Marcel's attitude since 2018, her emotional attitude towards you?
Well, I didn't know her before, but you know, I think we got close to each other, and that we are, yeah, I think that we are very close to each other.
When she told you she's going to tell the truth now, and you encouraged her because you told her the truth will set you free.
Yes.
She never told you what the truth is.
She didn't. She really didn't tell me what the truth is.
Were you amazed when you
Yes, I
later,
was.
in the media, I assume? heard
No,
what
I
she-
was here.
Oh, you were here?
Yeah, when she
present in court.
testified, yeah.
When she testified.
Yes.
Don't you think she should have told you, being remorseful, when she said she's going to tell the truth? How she was involved in this thing?
I had a deal with her, and I said I don't want to know because I was scared, and you know, I just didn't want to go that way, really.
Now, you've seen her in court. Do you think she's remorseful of what she did?
Yes,
Why?
because otherwise, why did she tell the truth? She could have lied. She's intelligent,
Yes?
so
Or
she
it
could
might
have
be a
made up a
ploy.
story.
Might be a ploy.
I don't think so. Well, I know so because you know, she's clever. So I think she could have been worked herself out of it by telling, not by telling the whole truth.
Are you visiting her at the cells
Yes, I am.
regularly?
Yes.
Court and David, Did you ever have any discussions with any of the psychologists with whom accused number 3 had interviews?
Yes.
With whom?
I think the lady that's coming here tomorrow.
What's his name?
I think Ross.
Ross.
I don't know what's his surname. Ross.
A name. Okay, what's her
Yeah.
name? You don't know. You see, there are two. I want to know which one you had the discussion with.
Yeah, it's Ross
When?
McNip or McNabb or something.
okay.
Yes, yeah.
So she interviewed you for purposes of the report.
Yes.
How long interview did you have with her?
3 hours.
3 hours. And you informed her everything you told the court now, you informed her?
Yes.
Thank you, Marcel. I have no further questions.
Just one question. During the period after your divorce, even prior, you said you never saw Marcel from 2009 until 2018.
Yes.
Was there ever a time when you yourself wanted to contact or make contact or tried?
No.
Why was that?
Because after Andre made a decision, I think it became very bad in our marriage. So he was constantly picking on my son, and it made us fight a lot. To that extent that I went to see a psychologist. And I also took Jaco with to see the psychologist to help him cope with Andre's anger issues. And, Andre became like totally another other person. And my son was really going through a tough time. And our marriage went down because of him and his attitude and the kind of person he became.
And after he made the decision not to see his children, was there a time that you spoke to Miranda maybe to soften that effect or to make her understand maybe it was just an impulse that made
Just
him say
after that issue, yeah, and I just tried to speak to her, but she was very harsh and hard, and she just said, I said to you, no, Andre, you know what he's capable of, and you can say stuff like that he doesn't mean. And she just refused, and she said that she already discussed it with the kids, and she told them everything, also the way that he treated her, and she also even told them about all the relationships that he had, coming drunk at home, and never come home at night, and that, by knowing that, the kids made a choice and didn't want to see him also ever again.
And the way the whole divorce affected Marcel, what can you say about that, if you have any knowledge of that, when our parents got divorced?
I remember Andre told me that, I know she was still young, I think she was 2 years old. And Marcel had this thing, they had to take her to a psychologist because she believed that she was the reason that they got divorced. And yeah, she took it very hard on herself. But that's what Andre told me.
Thank you. I have no further questions now.
What's your occupation?
I work for myself.
And what's your, how far did you go to school?
Matric.
Not a psychologist, psychiatrist,
No.
Mr. Roberts, any questions for me?
Not from the court's question, Lord, but may I just ask one question I've got to take us? This decision of Andre not to ever see them again, was that formalized in a document? Or just he never, not ever required
Just
to
like
see
that, yes.
So when no document was drawn up?
No, nothing.
Thank you, Lord.
Ms. Johnson, any questions for me?
No.
You're excused, you may go.
Thank you.
Ms. Johnson.
My Lord, as requested, my next witness wasn't available today and she's testifying in another court. I would request that the matter stand down until tomorrow, at which time she will then testify.
Is she going to be a long, short witness?
Well, she does have quite a comprehensive report, my Lord. I can't say how long exactly, but it is quite a comprehensive
Will it take the whole day?
maybe half a day. I can't really say.
We're looking at Wednesday, probably.
That's correct, my Lord. That's fine.
And I'll probably then give judgment maybe on Thursday or Friday, depending on how far we get on Friday, on Wednesday.
Indeed, Lord. That's the time frame.
So we adjourn until tomorrow for